Grand Prix for Season 2 of the F1 2018 game. Not long to go till the end of the season, halfway through it. I hope you're on a very pleasant day.
In the 48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015, the race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does. Spa-Francorchamps then, a 4.35-mile tour of the Ardennes countryside, with 9 right corners and 10 left corners, giving us a grand total of 19. Average lap speeds in the dry can reach about 145 miles per hour, but without a significant improvement in these conditions, we won't be seeing anything like that today. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. And Anthony Davidson. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look.
Okay, don't worry about making places into one, it's far too tight. Concentrate on a clean exit so you get good momentum down the Camel Straight.
Right, so let's get into it. I was just checking the strategy to make sure it was alright. I was hating this track because it's always, you gotta try racing on the wet one. There's 5 red lights. And his lights out, off we go for the Belgian Grand Prix for Season 2. And we're going to get a good start for the Red Bull. Behind these first 2 corners now. Trying to chase down Esteban Ocon, breaking hard in these first 2 corners. Getting a slight bump from Valtteri Bottas.
Alright, well done off the line, we're in a good position.
Let's have the fuel mixture. Not very confident with the wet track here. Harder now, trying to get past Daniel Ricciardo. A slight knock. Lewis Hamilton's just a fast lap for Grand Prix, braking harder now in these first 2 corners, almost a bit too much on the braking. But we're running the of my teammate, bound to happen. Sorry. Now chasing after Kimi Raikkonen up ahead in the Ferrari. Going through a road is quite a difficult thing. We've got Vettel and Raikkonen at the head of Ferrari 1-2, and Hamilton at the head of in the lead. There's a Red Bull 3 and 4 and 5. Middle sector set. And chase down Kimi Raikkonen. Fastest in the middle sector, chasing down Raikkonen.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
Daniel Ricciardo now trying to find a way past. Like I said, I'm currently fighting in the championship
Check your
lead.
MFD for a new strategy option.
A new strategy.
Understood, copy that.
Trying to chase down Raikkonen. Ricciardo. The rest is not being enabled. Trying to chase down Kimi Raikkonen in the Ferrari.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
The DRS has now been enabled. Running lap 3 out of 11. Ricciardo using every ounce of his overtake mode. Pushed up chicane. Seems like we're having an early pit stop. Vettel's coming in. So we've got Hamilton going in, Vettel coming in, myself coming in for a stop.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Trying to chase down Sirotkin in the Williams. Now we've got ourselves dry tyres.
We're running in excess of fuel. Turn up the engine to
overtake
mix mode
properly.
if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Standard for me, breaking into the first few corners. Absolutely brilliant overtake.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
So currently on lap 4 out of 11. rocking behind. Chasing after Sebastian Vettel, our title rival. He has overtaken us in the championship quite easily. And it doesn't mean that I see a slight spot of rain there. There's a big battle going on up ahead. Need to check the instant replay to see what's going on. So we've got Vettel, Hamilton, and looks like that's either Kivat or Hartley, and Ericsson. So we've got a quite mixed up grid. Ricardo's coming in, and Kimi Raikkonen's coming in over the stop. Or stop, my teammate's coming into the pits. So it was an ending disaster. I pushed up chicane. Did everything I could to narrowly avoid a crash.
You are derating. Lower the ERS deployment mode before you hit your deployment limit. Gap to teammate ahead is 10.8 seconds.
They're trying to chase down Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. Hot lap to try and get away from Vettel. DRS wide open. Vettel coming trying right through. And here comes Kimi Raikkonen in a Ferrari. This is absolutely brilliant stuff. The fast middle sector. But on lap 5 out of 4. Trying to chase down Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. On lap 5, now chasing down Hamilton. Anything is possible in this career mode. Fastest lap to Grand Prix now, trying to chase down Lewis Hamilton. Working hard in these first few corners. Because Belguim is a very tough circuit. And myself to go right to Hamilton and storming ahead, going up at Rouge. Getting away from Vettel because it's very important. Because of the championship is very much at stake here. Fast middle sector.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
2 Ferraris of Raikkonen and Vettel. Use the overtake button to try and overtake Lewis Hamilton. There, this is turning out to be quite an exciting Belgian Grand Prix because we've got a very mixed up grid here. Anything is possible. Trying to chase down Lewis Hamilton.
Good job.
That's
That was the
fastest
fastest lap of the
Grand Prix.
race so far.
Lewis Hamilton. There it's wide open. That lap to try and overtake him. Hamilton does his best to defend. That comes screeching past him, braking hard in his first few corners.
Good job, nice overtake.
Brilliant overtake. So we got myself, Hamilton, and Raikkonen. So it looks like we've got Ferrari, Red Bull, title fights, and can Mercedes dominance end? Hamilton now. Push up king is always a tricky one. Lap 8 out of 11 here in Belgium. Down up the hill. Lewis Hamilton squeaks past, easily done. So he's back in the lead of the Grand Prix. My main goal now is to try and stay away from the Ferraris, as Vettel is my main title rival. I'm very close. Trying to take down Hamilton, breaking on his vertical corners, breaking into the first stop chicane. Hamilton is very close to touching me there. DRS. And overtake Hamilton, breaking into his first few corners.
Laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel remaining. Hamilton still trying to find breakthrough. Taking a bit of energy. Going on lap 9 out of 11. Halfway through the race now. In fact, I think we're halfway through the season, to be honest. Lance Stroll has just retired. Shane Mirring. The overtake button. Hamilton trying to find the way through. Bringing on his first 2 corners.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Gap to teammate behind is 4.3 seconds.
Lewis Hamilton.
Caution, caution.
There's a caution to where? Oh, that's a very dangerous place to break down, don't you think? Lewis Hamilton takes the lead back.
Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3.
It's quite an intense couple of race we're having here. Lewis Hamilton is right in the lead of this Grand Prix. A little bit of contact between me and him.
Right, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
What are you talking about? Hamilton, then. Trying to chase Hamilton down, breaking on his first 2 corners. And that 10 out to 11.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
No way of contact. So, Raikkonen's coming in to join the battle.
This is your final lap of the race.
Here we come and try and get Hamilton breaking the first 2 corners.
Brilliant, nice move.
And I hold on to the lead of this Grand Prix. Climbing up the hill to a Rouge. Raikkonen and Hamilton are fighting out right back of the camera straight here. This is brilliant overtaking stuff between Hamilton and Raikkonen. Raikkonen splits Hamilton. It does me a favour. We're not in the first 2 corners now. There's Raikkonen and Hamilton. So we come in to check the flag.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win, well done.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know. I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes.
So, looks like we're in
And now
the lead
let's
of the
take a
championship
look at the
then.
drivers' standings. Green takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Green. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing
I
a
feel
lot of
like Daniel
maturity
Ricciardo
and
needs to
patience
pull
in
his weight
difficult
here.
situations.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. We saw a dip in form from the championship.
So let's just advance to the race, to the post-interviews, and see what the interviewers have to say.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
It was
How are
easy
you
enough.
feeling after that win?
I feel great, it was a great win.
You really cut your way through the field today. You must be happy with the result today. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? Appreciate your time.
That's the truth, we got great, like I said, the team is great, the car felt really good. During the weekend, Belgium's my favourite circuit to race on. Brilliant, it was a brilliant race.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Thank you, Agent. So let's look at the rivalry. Beating Daniel Ricciardo and Bottas by the look of things on the rivalry section. We got some major developments. Let's look at the R&D wells we can... Gearbox, weekend allocation, view R&D. Do we need to develop? What can we develop? I'd say we need to develop the durability a bit more. Because the gearbox is quite poor. Like I said, we don't need anything major because we're still got a good decent power unit. Yeah, let's go for energy store. Right, so we got that coming for the Italian Grand Prix in the next episode, but let's advance into that and see if we get those upgrades on the car quite easily.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Right, so we got the MGU, so we got the energy converted on there. So let's have a look at the vehicle comparison performance. Alfa Romeo, my old team from season 1, are top beating Red Bull in that area. Red Bull Toro Rosso are the same. Aston Martin Racing, my new team for the second season, are doing quite well on top of Mercedes and Ferrari as well. Let's look at the progress history for season 2. Red Bull Racing are the second fastest team compared to Mercedes and Ferrari. Renault as well. Sauber are the same. So we've pretty much been up there with Mercedes and Ferrari, of course. So we got first, second, fourth, 14th in Monaco, not my best circuit. First in Canada, third in France, first in Austria, 7th in Great Britain, 5th in Germany, 2nd in Hungary, 1st in Belgium, of course, and coming up to Italy, so we've got, Singapore, Russia, Japan, the US, then we've got Mexico, Brazil, and etc. So we've not got long to go to the end of the season. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to more daily F1 videos and other content as well, if you're new to the channel. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all in the next video.